not made by early risers. It is made by lazy people trying to find innovative ways of doing something. By Robert Hanley. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guest. Richard Coe, in his book, The 80-20 Principle, says that 80% of what you achieve in your life and the job comes from 20% of the efforts and 20% of the hard work. A large part of it, fourth, fifth, is irrelevant. So the question arises, why do hard work? The German journal von Manstein tried to find out this linkage. He found the link between laziness and success and created a matrix which is popularly known as von Manstein matrix. It's an excellent paradigm to categorize the human resources of your organization, to put into 4 baskets and to have strategies for them. So ladies and gentlemen, let me explain it to you. And the audience out here would love it because it's a 2x2 matrix. This is von Manstein matrix. The x-axis is stupid and intelligent, and the y-axis is hardworking and lazy. And you have 4 categories. The people in the first category, lazy and stupid. Now according to von Manstein, lazy and stupid people are like unavoidable baggage. You have to get them along. They are the passengers who are irritating, but then still you have to get them along. They don't pose any harm to you because they are stupid. That's why they don't do anything, and then they are lazy also. So as per him, the strategy to tackle these people as they pose no harm is to leave them alone. The second type of people, hardworking and intelligent. Now these people, as per von Manstein, are the backbone of any company. They want to get into all those granular details and try to solve the problem. The only way to keep them motivated is to keep them loaded with a lot of work because they are hardworking. And to give as much complex job as possible. Like in a company of 40,000 employees, give them bus route map or canteen management. Those things, these people will really be able to do a very good job. So the strategy for them is, we must have them as excellent staff officers. The third metric, or the third kind of people, are the hardworking but stupid. Now, as per von Manstein, he says that these are the people who are very dangerous. The problem with them is, they are stupid, they don't know how to do the job, but then parallelly, they are hardworking also. They do all those stupid jobs with utmost hard work. And God forbid, if they are managers, they try to drive their people to those pointless jobs with great diligence. That leaves them frustrated. And the entire ecosystem gets disturbed. So, as for him, the strategy would be fire them immediately. Last but not the least, the fourth category, lazy but intelligent. Now these are the select few individuals who are suited for the topmost position in your organization, CEO, entrepreneurs. It is based on the fact. He says that there are some qualities which are required in the leader. The first one is innovation. Now these people are lazy, and laziness stimulates creativity. These people are always on the lookout for simpler, easier and less laborious ways of doing something, and that drives them to innovate. The second, these people are excellent delegators. They are the natural delegators. Whatever comes to them, they find it very attractive to delegate it to the subordinate or to the colleagues or anybody else in the company. And those people keep wondering, as these people are very smart also, is it my job or somebody else? So the strategy for them is, we must promote them. These people are very focused strategies. They focus only on the necessary part of the job and leave everything else. Now you might be wondering, if laziness is so important for the success, how can you be lazy? Greece scientists studied 23,000 people and came out with a result which says that if people take 40 winks a day, your heart-related diseases comes down by 37%. And naps or winks makes you lazy. Now, taking the research forward, Dr. Sarah Madvik, in her book, Take Nap, Change Your Life, gives 4 different types of options of taking nap in various situations. The first one, nano nap. It varies from 10 to 20 seconds. You nod off on somebody else's shoulder while you are on a bus or train. The second, micro nap. That varies from 20 seconds to 2 minutes. When your boss is shouting at you for a lousy job, you must keep your head down. Take a nap. Nobody will. The third one, mini nap. That varies from 2 minutes to 20 minutes. When your wife has asked you to bring curd from the market and you are watching India-Afghanistan 2020 match, you can expect thunderstorm. And what you need to resort to? Mini nap. Last but not the least, lazy man's nap. That varies from 20 minutes to 90 minutes. Where to apply? Trainings and conferences. Yes, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, contrary to popular beliefs, some of the lazy people and the famous nappers includes Lance Armstrong, Thomas Alva Edison, Leonardo da Vinci. To be ultra productive, you must rest your head. You snooze, you gain. Give it a try for yourself and be assured that you will be amazed at the results. Mr. President.